Who? Who is it? Done with this?
A reminder that Chicago Cubs full and partial season ticket packages are still available. For information or to pick up a brochure, stop by the Cubs ticket office here at Wrigley Field.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez has it, and the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half for the first. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Baseman, Chris Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And this will be fouled away. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
From the stretch, Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, catcher Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In previous duels with deGrom, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. And here's the former first round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sinking liner toward left.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Number 1.
Stepping in, number 1. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
So coming to the plate, number 22. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Juan Lagares is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Ben Zobrist Zobrist now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
And Zobrist.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number one is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Pulled toward right center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jason.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number one onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. So stepping in, Jacob deGrom. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swings through it for strike number two.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 2-1 now to Reyes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 3-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike one.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aoki is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
So striding in, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, there's a nice soft line drive from the pitcher. Kind of what you expect, right? Not really good hitter, but he puts the ball in play. Nice job.
Shane.
In now, John Jay towards second. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Brandon Nimmo.
Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
17.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lagares waits on it. 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Striding in once again, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get an 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Number 22.
So digging in now, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant fields it cleanly. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Juan Lagares. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob deGrom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Matt, I like this at bat from the pitcher here. You know, he could have mailed it in. He had 2 out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Aoki on the move. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, left
So
fielder,
striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Riding in once again, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Nori Aoki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that's just textbook hitting right there. Ball's away, stays down with it, takes his head to the ball, and just flips it into left field. Nice swing.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lester ready, the 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
This is hit on the ground, but foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, John Lester. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
John Lester.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pops this one up. Cabrera is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Nimmo goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Number 1 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. To third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in once again, number 22. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 now from Lester. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Juan Lagares is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lagares giving chase. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled straight back. Comes set with the 0-1. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So at the plate, Jacob deGrom, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
DeGrom.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh-2 now from Lester. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Striding in, Jose Reyes. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Reyes is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Aoki.
Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Standing in now, Asdrubal Cabrera. And that misses, ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Met. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Jerry Familia is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 27, Jerry Familia. The right fielder, number 22.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Speared on the dive. The throw to first. How about that?
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Lifetime against Familia. 1 for 3. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher Sean Lester.
Alex Avila is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Alex Avila.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Right there is Reyes. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching. but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 1.
Number 1 at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Jacob deGrom takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
One run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyway.
It's time for baseball now. Tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern. Ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball. Number 63 gets the call in Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won one game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
At the plate, Mark Sanchez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Right here, one time. Hey, get your pitch right now.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half. On to the bottom of inning.
Come on, guys, come on.
Stepping up to the plate, Angel Silva. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Silva.
Beautiful diving stop to first. Wow.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Now at the plate, Patrick Papp. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Patrick Papp.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jimmy,
the first baseman.
Come on, guys.
leading batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Working ahead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Mercado is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Strike for 2. Now in the box, Mario Diaz.
Third baseman.
He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance?
Now
Jimmy
batting.
Cruz.
First
He
baseman.
doubled earlier in the game.
on, guy.
1
Get
for
your
2
pitch.
to this point. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
And the pitch on 2-1.
3 balls.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Iwamura on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in once again.
Center fielder,
Let's go.
Johnny Dickerson.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground over the first. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound.
Striding in once
Leading
again,
off for the Bay
Jimmy
Bears.
Cruz.
First
He'll
baseman.
start things out for us
Jimmy
here in inning number
Cruz.
8. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Let's go now, one time.
hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. Pensacola pick up win number 20 on the year. Santiago Hernandez earns his 3rd win. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's covered. We've got a good matchup in store. Digging in now, Jimmy.
Now let's go, kid.
Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey,
Wow,
sometimes you got to just
hard.
get
Good
lucky.
job.
We got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Standing in, Christopher McMahon. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming in. To first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Stephen Daniel. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. No runs here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Right fielder.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Lifted in the air out to left. Perez moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Now batting.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down.
All right, come on now.
Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out of the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. Digging in for his second at bat, Stan
number
Bong comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bong.
Let's go
Ready
now,
with the
1-2.
0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 4 full.
Oh, working ahead.
Riding in once
right
again,
here we go.
Jimmy
Baseman.
Cruz. Couple
Jimmy
of singles to his
Cruz.
credit thus far.
Let's get it.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scored. 2 runs have scored. The relay, and now they'll get an out at third base at least, but meanwhile 3 runs. Digging in once again, Jimmy Cruz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stringer is there for it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Andres Lopez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready once again, Edmund Matola, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Richard Dutton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Peter Watanabe closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Bay Bears, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Barons, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We've got a good matchup in store. At the plate, Jimmy Cruz.
Nobody better.
Did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
Favorable call in there for a strike. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Striding in, Christopher
Hey, like
McMahon.
up there,
Batting
huh?
Currently tied for second.
Right.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped up. And he'll reach first safely. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Digging in, Jimmy
The batter.
Cruz.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to
got that
second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Ready for another chance.
Now
Christopher McMahon.
Right fielder.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Christopher McMahon.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right
Hey,
side,
nice hit.
hit
That's a
hard.
maniac.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the
he's in
plate. Throw won't get him.
Yeah.
Well, he gets to lead the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
Digging in and looking
Now
for
batting.
more. Jimmy
First
Cruz.
baseman.
2 base
Jimmy
hits, both singles to
Cruz.
this point.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
Now a throw over to first.
Hey.
And the runner back easily. There's a swing
Get
and
out
a
of here,
drive
ball.
hit well
Get out
out
of
to
here.
right field. English going back at the track. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now to the
batting.
plate, Christopher
Right fielder.
McMahon.
Christopher.
A couple of
Hey,
singles
come on
to
now,
his
one
credit
time,
thus
right here.
far. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Yeah, you got that one. That boy.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That ball right there, man, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Now in the box, Josh
Now batting.
English. He
Right
comes
fielder.
in 0 for 2 thus
Josh
far.
English.
Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground
Here we
towards
go, turn
second.
two.
And
Turn
that's
two.
through for this
No
first
runner, no
base hit in
runner.
this one.
Eat it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate,
Get him yourself
Andres
right here.
The batter,
Lopez.
the
He's 0
designated
for
hitter,
1 thus far.
Andres Lopez.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hits at
There
first.
it is. Turn two.
Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Trying to
it's
pick
sitting on
things up
something
where
right
he
here.
left
Now
off.
batting.
Jimmy
First
Cruz.
baseman. Jimmy Cruz.
First pitch on its way from Pelfrey. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in, Edmund Matola. No hits in
number
2 trips
17.
to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matola.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. English is on his way home.
Here we go.
The runner scores from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one out.
At the plate, Willie
Now
Fuentes.
batting.
He struck out
Shortstop.
twice thus far, so we'll
Willie
see if he can fare any
Fuentes.
better here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to
There
the
it
left.
is. Roll it up.
He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take
out.
only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole
Leading
lot.
up for Mobile. First baseman, Jimmy Cruz.
Hits this one hard the other way. Campillo right there. No problem here. One away.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win
The
to
final
win at
line
home
score
in
for
front of
our
their
ball
home
game
crowd.
for the
8-4
victorious
tonight.
Bay Bears.
Todd
3 runs,
Sang
6 hits,
wins his third
no
of the
errors,
season.
left
Michael
3 men
Inoa
on base.
was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
For the Barons,
So that's a
no
wrap
runs,
here
only
tonight.
2 hits.
Harold Reynolds, Dan
1
Plesac,
error.
Matt
They left
Vasgersian.
us
You've
1
been
runner on
watching
base.
MLB The Show. For more, find us on
Time
Facebook
of the ball
at
game,
MLB
3
The
hours
Show.
and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future star. A good one here between the Birmingham. Now at the
Batting
plate,
second,
Barry
left
Fong.
fielder,
He brings an
Barry
average in the 260s
Fong.
into this one.
Nobody here, nobody.
Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold? Stepping up now, Al
batting
Stringer.
ninth.
And the
First baseman,
home-away splits
Al
tell us he's actually quite a
Stringer.
bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men now to the bottom of it. Stepping
Batting
in,
third,
Jimmy. The
Jimmy
370s for
Cruz.
the season.
Hey, get
Clearly
your pitch.
always
Stay
a
out there.
threat with the bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there.
Hey,
Got
keep
him to
it going.
go
Stay
after
hot,
it
huh? Stay
before,
hot.
so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the
Halfway,
air out to left field.
halfway.
Fong is there. 1 away. So striding forward now,
Now batting,
Jimmy
first
Cruz.
baseman,
0 for 1 here in
Jimmy
the early going.
Cruz.
And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Let's go.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And this will be fouled away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Daniel going back on it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. 2-run score. Now the third man has scored. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here.
Now
really looks out of sorts right now.
Baseman, Mark Sanchez.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging.
Now
he tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Hey, like a can up there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So striding in, Jimmy Cruz. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Left side. To his left, Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Top of inning number.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Ready now,
batting,
Jimmy Cruz.
First baseman, Jimmy Cruz.
Hey, you got it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. English will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Edmund Matola. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Matola.
Here we go now. Let's go.
A dive. He's got it. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. In now Jimmy Cruz.
First baseman, Jimmy
Now the
Cruz.
pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Campillo is up with it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win.
11 runs,
11-4 at the end of this affair. Birmingham earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Joaquin Avila notches his 3rd win of the year. Ahmad Hayes was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things. Welcome to MLB the SHOW. An intriguing matchup. Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Cruz. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Come on, big guys. Keep it going up there.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game's so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Hey, looks like a
line drive to left. In there, the base hit.
Yeah,
great job right there.
Hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
At plate, Christopher McMahon is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Stepping in, Jimmy Cruz.
First baseman, Jimmy Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Get your pitch up there.
1-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Kendrick ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without the top of it. Stepping into the box,
batting.
Al
First baseman.
Springer. Been a strikeout victim twice
Springer.
in this one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in, Jimmy Cruz. He'll get his side
Leading
started
off
in the
for
inning,
Brazil
and
right here.
Dan, so far
First
they've been
baseman,
stifled
Jimmy
offensively since the
Cruz.
first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away.
That's
But
a foul
whatever
ball.
was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Jones backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good.
Settling in now, Jimmy
First
Cruz,
baseman.
as he'll look to
Jimmy
bring home that tying
Cruz.
run from second with
Hey,
a
here we
base hit
go.
into the outfield. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Alexander is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by run. Now at the plate, Larry
Now
Kendrick.
batting, third baseman, Larry Kendrick.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance? Jimmy
Now batting,
Cruz. He'll be
first
looking for
baseman,
something he could drive into the
Jimmy
gap and
Cruz.
drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely.
Come on, big dog. Get your
2
pitch.
out with the man at first.
Hey, keep it going. Keep it going. Clutch up for us. Runner, runner,
He's
runner.
running towards second. Pitch
ball.
inside.
No
The
strike.
throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. English is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And it's a 4-3 finish
Fans are
in this
final line
evening's
score.
ball game.
First,
Tyler
the
Danish
victorious Barrett.
wins his It's time for baseball now. Matchup here for you tonight. So coming to the plate, Jimmy.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
He's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Here's a fastball chop foul at the plate. It's strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding in, Solomon Sorvala. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving stop. What a play. At the plate, John Fiorentino. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Fiorentino.
The 0-1 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Cruz. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A hit to left. Striding in once again, Sean Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Young.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Digging in once again, Harry Hornsby. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit to first. Cruz has it. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Bay Bears.
Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Cruz.
Ball chop foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hornsby on the move. He's got it 1 away. Ready for For another
Now
shot
batting,
now, Jimmy
first baseman.
Cruz.
Jimmy
Now time granted here at the
Cruz.
plate as he'll step out of the box.
Keep it going.
First
up there.
delivery
Your
to
turn,
him on
your
the
turn.
way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mario
Here now, our final
Asensio
line score.
gets the win on the
First for
mound,
the
his first of the
victorious
year.
4 runs on
Minor League Baseball is live. A good one here. Now at the plate, Jimmy Cruz.
batting third.
Certainly
First
had a
baseman.
working for him at the plate this
Jimmy
season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing.
Here we go.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right
Hey,
foot, winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball looked
that
like it
ball's
started
far.
behind him,
Good job.
and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Stepping in, Christopher McMahon.
Batting fourth.
And you see what he's
Right
done in
fielder,
recent action.
Christopher
Obviously seeing the ball
McMahon.
well right now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Here we
Stepping
go.
in,
This is you, baby.
Jimmy
Now batting.
Cruz.
First
As
baseman.
he's got a chance to tie
Jimmy
this ball game up
Cruz.
with that equalizing run just
we
90
go. Let it
feet
fly
away
here. Let
at
it fly.
third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side.
down, ball, get
In
down.
there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over, right where we started. Tie ball game.
Come on,
The batter.
kid, get on for us.
Digging
Here
in
we
to
go.
Fielder.
try it again.
McMahon.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Young makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get 1 run.
Hey,
Digging
let it
in
fly,
and looking
let
for
it
more.
fly.
Leading off for
Jimmy
Mobile.
Cruz.
First baseman.
2 base hits, both singles
Jimmy
to this point.
Cruz.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Hey, take a rip like you can.
Now
Here you
here's
go,
the
baby.
pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Young racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now at the plate, Christopher
Now batting,
McMahon. He's
right
0
fielder,
for 2 thus far in this one.
Christopher McMahon.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance.
Now
Doug
batting,
Carnes,
third baseman.
trip to the plate for him
Doug
here tonight. 0 for 2
Carnes.
at this point. On the ground to the right side. Shed right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Kenny Shed
Leading off for
comes into this
Biloxi,
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kenny Shed.
Hit well on the ground to first. Cruz ranges to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Cruz. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher McMahon. Not much in the way of far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Throw back to second, and that's a double. Ready now Jimmy Cruz. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Bay Bears, 2 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
The game's future starts. First game in the month of June. Standing in, Jimmy Cruz. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete.
On to first, and they get the double play. And with that, here's a look at the visitors starting. Striding forward now, Harry Hornsby, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Runs. Striding into the box, Jimmy Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cruz
Popped into the air, back behind second. Shed is under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Harry Hornsby. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hornsby.
Hey, we got 2. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Jimmy Cruz.
Hit on the ground out to short. Aviles from the outfield grass. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, TJ Stark. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Stepping into the box, Solomon Sorvala.
First baseman.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Sorvala.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is quietly here in this half inning.
Now batting.
In now,
First
Jimmy
baseman.
Cruz.
Jimmy Cruz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dribbled up the line. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Christopher McMahon. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. To the right side and through, a base hit. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short.
Let it fly
the
now.
toughest one of them all, the triple.
Baseman.
He's gonna. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So digging in now Joey
Center
Veras.
fielder Joey Veras.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Stan Bong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Richie Carbajal, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, get on for us here.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Run here. Stepping up now, Jimmy
Leading off for the
Cruz.
Bay Bears.
He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Cruz.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Stepping into man. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
The batter, third baseman.
Steal. And a double steal try here. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
The final line score
the
for our
key
ball
is they
game
didn't panic
for the victorious
they just
Bay
came out
Bears.
here,
10 runs.
Welcome to MLB the Show. An intriguing matchup. Digging in, Jimmy Cruz.
Batting third.
And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Young is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now in the box, Jimmy Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cruz.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Alanis is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is 1 run. At the plate,
leading off for the Bay Bears.
Cruz. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Sliced hard on the ground. Aviles He's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another chance.
Now batting,
Jimmy
the first
Cruz.
baseman, Jimmy Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, you drove
And
that
another
one.
base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the eighth.
Hey, way
Well,
to drive
another
that.
base hit from him.
Nice
And I
hit.
tell you what, he's been
There you
impressive
go.
on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Digging in to try it again. Christopher
Now
Hey, drive him
batting,
in. No one better right here.
fielder, Christopher McMahon.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive
Get
hit well
over,
out to
get
right
over.
field. Young racing back to the track, and it's gone.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't.
Stepping
Now
in and
batting,
ready for another shot.
baseman,
Jimmy Cruz,
Jimmy
as he's got a
Cruz.
chance to tie this ball game up with that
Let's go. Give it a ride
equalizing
here.
run
Let's go.
just 90 feet away at third. And a
Hang out.
big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Come on, big guy, one time.
He's
You
set
go.
and the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Wait for a good one. Drive it,
Looking
kid.
for the K. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul
Make
right at
something
home
happen
plate.
for us. Need you.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's
Ready
go. We
with the
need you.
0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets
Hey,
a
right
piece
guy,
of it.
right
Still
place. Here you
0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight.
Here now, our
Biloxi
final
get the
line
win
score.
despite 3
First for
errors
the
in the
Victoria
field.
Shuckers.
Number
8
56
runs,
takes the
10
win
hits.
on the mound.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can to accelerate their development.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wire and the Mobile Bay Bears. Ready now.
Get your pitch
Jimmy
driving right here.
First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. With a moment now, let's have it.
Matt, I really like this lineup. You know, they're balanced, they have some depth, and the batting average is what I'm looking at with this club. They're in the top third of the league in hitting, and when you do that, you're going to win games.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly has. Striding in once again, Jimmy Cruz.
Hey, here we go.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher McMahon. 0 for 1 here.
McMahon.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Set, here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the Bears lead it. Ready for another shot now. Jimmy Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Jimmy Cruz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance. Christopher McMahon. He's got an opportunity here, and a bases loaded. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So hits.
Here we go. Clutch
ready
up
once again. Jimmy Cruz.
Baseman Jimmy Cruz
has a look. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
And that misses 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in.
High fly ball after straightaway center. Dickerson on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. No run. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Richard Dutton earns the win, his second.
The final line score for our ball.
Welcome to MLB the Show. We've got a good matchup in store. Coming to the plate now, Angel Silva. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Here we go, guys.
slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he is in there. Striding into the box, Santiago.
One down.
Not the
First baseman.
shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. The 0-1 on the ground up the middle.
You got it. Load up.
Got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is here on a base. So digging in now,
Batting
Jimmy
third.
Cruz. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And the runner back in standing.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Another look to first.
No, he got it.
And
Safe.
he'll dive back in. Yet another check on first. And the fans don't like this at all. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much,
Let it fly.
it's
Let's go
pretty
right
easy
here.
for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Standing in, Mario Diaz, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Diaz.
Swinging a soft liner.
Ball. No runner, cut hold.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
At the plate, Jim Cummings
Batting 8.
drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Jim Cummings.
From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in the switch hitter, Johnny
Center
Dickerson.
fielder number 28, Johnny Dickerson.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in, Jimmy Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cruz.
Hey, attaboy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Jimmy Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Cruz.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Cummings is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-4 full. Stepping in,
now, roll it
Jim
up right here.
Cummings.
Fielder, number
He's
10.
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cummings.
Softly hit toward the hole.
Roll
He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now at the plate, Patrick Paft is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Patrick Paft.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is
There we go.
on the ground is short. Could be 2. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Jimmy Cruz.
Now batting, first baseman, Jimmy Cruz.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule out a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Standing in, Christopher McMahon. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. One
run is scored. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
But sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact, it pays off.
Third baseman, Doug Carnes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Stepping up now, Michael Jung. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Michael Jung.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Cruz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Out of play.
All right, one more time right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Cummings has the best view of this one, so he'll... Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Dickerson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. This is on the ground over to first. Cruz has it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Blue Wahoos slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Cody Reed gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Game's future. An intriguing matchup. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Cruz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In the dirt here.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late. Either hit.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Here we go.
And again, a throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag it. Now at the plate, Jim Cummings. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So definite problems on that left. Now to the plate, Jim Cummings. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy
Cruz. Nice and patient.
Jimmy
Get your pitch.
Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. French rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Diaz. Throw gets him, 2 down. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Into the box now, Mark Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mark Sanchez.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's great hitting right there. He made the...
Striding in.
Center fielder number 13.
We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
That's up. That's up.
Who's
got
it? High pop up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Digging in and looking for more. Jimmy Cruz. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it. And now at the plate, Jimmy Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout, I went up there and talked to him. I said, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. So stepping in, Jimmy Cruz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hida going back on it to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-5 tonight's final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Number 48 earns his third win of the year in relief. Forrest Brady is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs.
They left
Wesley Anthony hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 32 minutes.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Parker Bridwell gets the call in Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in the game and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them the opportunity to win this game because they'll pitch well.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip. A little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad. Better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though.
Come on, big guy, stay high up there.
It really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Another one sent foul.
Stay high. Here you go.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Now let's go, kid.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning. Now, Johnny Dickerson.
Center fielder number 20.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dickerson.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled up the line. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first. Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cruz.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Silva looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him.
Now batting, Mario Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to the right.
There it is. Roll it, roll it.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that ball almost undressed him. Diving.
Settling in now, Angel Silva. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jimmy Cruz. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Mercado is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in, Jimmy Cruz.
First baseman.
Outfield in the no
Jimmy
doubles defense.
Cruz.
Now the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is in check here. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Number 63 gets the win on the mound.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Welcome to MLB the an intriguing matchup. Stepping into the box, Jimmy.
Batting third.
Hey, get your pitch.
First
Get
chance
out
for him
there.
here in the top
Jimmy
of the first with nobody
Cruz.
on. High in the air out to center field. Daniel is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Pedestrians stepping into the box.
Batting
Al
eighth.
Springer.
First
And the
baseman.
average isn't pretty.
Al
Down into the
Springer.
roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So digging in now, Willie
Batting
Fuentes.
ninth.
He went
The
hitless
shortstop.
last night in a game where his
Willie
guys could push
Fuentes.
across only one score.
Here we go.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground up
There it
the
is,
middle.
there it is. Hold up.
Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again.
Now batting.
Jimmy Cruz
First baseman.
comes into this at bat
Jimmy
0 for 1 in the
Cruz.
ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
Counts 1-0.
Nothing doing.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
And this
That's
winds
inside.
up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching
on,
out.
baby,
It
get
puts
your
you
pitch up
behind in
there.
the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Bounce slowly back toward the mound. And he
He's out.
won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another chance? Jimmy
Leading off for
Cruz.
Mobile.
He comes in 0
First
for 2
baseman.
thus far.
Jimmy Cruz.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Digging in to try it again.
The
Mark
batter.
Sanchez. Far in this one.
Sanchez.
Runners going. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time. As he digging in and
Leading
looking
off
for
for
more.
Mobile.
Jimmy
First
Cruz
baseman.
will be charged
Jimmy
with trying to get on
Cruz.
board, leading off the ninth.
There we go.
Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. 4-2 the final score tonight. Fletcher Baker earns his first win of the season. Watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over.